fans, and welcome back to another fanfic video for the series of fan and cartoon crossover universes. Let's get started. A fan and cartoon crossover universes, Chapter 14, The Life of Colin Spirit, Part 3. We filled out the paperwork and adopted Alan the next day. That's the kid we met in the adoption center or whatever. Alan loved our house, but he loved Jack's skelling dog even more. With the translator collar I invented, Jack said, "Master, please get this kid off me." I said, "Now, Alan, please give Jack his space." Alan didn't talk back and did what he was told. Later, we ate dinner. We had seafood for dinner. After we set up a bed for Alan in his new bedroom, we went to sleep. In the middle of the night, Alan had a nightmare. Princess Luna, Princess of the Night, showed up. There's the picture. Luna said, "What's wrong, little one?" Alan said, "I'm afraid to sleep." Luna asked, "Is there anything in your life that's troubling you, little one?" Alan said, "I'm scared that villains might hurt my dad." By the way, I'm the dad in this fanfic. No one judge, please. Luna said, "Maybe you might feel more safe around him," she said, pointing to the bedroom door. Alan said, "You're right. Thank you, Princess Luna." Luna said, "You're welcome, and good night." Then Alan woke up and went to our bedroom. Alan walked over to me, to my side of the bed, and woke me up. I said, sleepy-like, "Ugh. Alan, what are you doing up? It's 3 a.m. Alan said, "Sorry, I had a bad dream." I said, "Oh, come here, little buddy. You can sleep with us, but only one night, okay?" Alan said, "Okay, Dad." I put Alan in between Adagio and I, and went back to sleep. The next morning, we had breakfast. Come on, flip it. And I fed Jack's skelling dog. After breakfast, I took Alan to school in my ghost form. After I took Alan to school, I flew to Plumber HQ. When I got there, I saw Raven. I said, "Hi, Raven, have you seen Lucy?" Raven acted naive. "Sorry, I haven't seen her." Then Raven walks up to me and said, "Psych." Then she, and then she changed back to Lucy. And, of course, already laughed. I got so mad that I flamed up and became a dragon. Lucy said, "Cool dragon form." After I cooled down, I said, "Thank you," and changed back to my human form. Then we went on patrol, and this time we took Lucy's car. The car was a convertible Camaro. We drove until we found someone shoplifting in Undertown. It was Liam. That's how I pronounce the chicken's name. Sorry about that. It was Liam, the chicken villain. Liam said, "Get back, or the salesman gets it." I said, "Liam, it's been a while since Lucy and I arrested you last week." Liam saw me and said, "What? You're too late." You're too late, Mr. Spirit. And prepare for some pecking." I said, "I don't have time for this." Liam grabbed a gun and started shooting at us. Lucy transformed into her purple sludge puppy form and started dodging the attacks. I turned on my Omnitrix. Okay, let's do this one. Ignore this. Sorry about that. Let's see. I turned on my Omnitrix and said, "Okay, Omnitrix, I don't want four limbs. You hear me? 4 limbs. I want 4 limbs. You hear me? I don't want Galfin McMissile or Nanofly. 4 limbs." I slammed down on my Omnitrix. And became what Ben Tennyson calls Gravitech, but I named mine Mr. Earth. I used Mr. Earth to lift the chicken to the plumber base, to be continued in part 4. After I put Liam into prison, I timed out. After that, I picked up Alan from school as a pickup truck, vehicle mode in my Cybertronian alien form. I asked Alan, "How was school, my little dude?" Alan said, "School went great, Dad, and we learned about Africa." I said, "What did you learn about Africa?" Alan said, "We learned about how all animals are connected in the circle of life." I asked, "Who's your teacher?" Alan said, "My teacher's name is Simba." I said, "He's a great teacher, but did you know that his father died in a stampede caused by Scar and his hyenas?" Alan said, "I didn't know that." I said, "It's the truth, and every time I see Simba, he doesn't want to talk about it. So I've learned just to let it go." When we got home, Ellen got out. I transformed back to robot mode and timed out. We had dinner, and Adagio asked, "Alan, how was school?" Alan told his mother everything he had learned in school. After dinner, we cleaned up the dishes and we sat in the living room. We watched a movie called The Lion King. After the movie, we went to bed. The month was January in the year 2022. 6 months later, it was June, and Adagio was not feeling well. This might get weird for adults, so be prepared, I guess. Adagio said, honey, I think the baby's coming. I said, but it's only been 6 months. I called Danny Phantom, and he came over to look after Alan and Jack's skeleton dog. I dialed up Zoom. On my Omnitrix, picked up Adagio, and ran to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, Adagio was on a bed being rolled into a room. I timed out. Ba-na, ba-na. And said, help, my wife's about to have a baby. Dr. Hooves. Let me find the picture. Dr. Hooves said, it's only been 6 months. I said, well, sorry if the baby's impatient. 1 minute later, Dr. Ratchet. Dr. Ratchet came in and said, Adagio, are you ready to have the baby out? Taken out? Adagio cried out, yes! The doctors quickly got to work. Ratchet said, breathe, the baby's on its way. I said, I'm right here, and take a deep breath, and sing. Adagio said, what good will singing do? I said, trust me. And Adagio started singing our song. Adagio grabbed my hand and sang, leave the light on. Baby, leave the light on. I'm not going to do the whole song because of copyright. Sorry. When you're making love to me. Okay, we're going to stop there. The baby is halfway out, Ratchet said. One more push. Adagio gave it all she got, and the baby was finally out. Ratchet said, congrats, it's a girl. Ratchet gave Adagio the baby. I asked, what are you going to name her? Adagio said, I think I'll call her Sally. I said, welcome to the world, little Sally. Danny came over with Alan. And Adagio let him hold Sally. This is what it looked like, just to let you know. 2 days later, Adagio and Sally came home. We gave the baby a bath and dressed her. Also laid her down in a cradle. To be continued in Chapter 15. Coming soon. That'll be all for today, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. We'll see you next time. This is Spirit's Ghostman flying out. Ooh.